topic is signal flow graph reduction, and the signal flow graph of a system can be reduced either by using the rules of a signal flow graph algebra or by using Mason's gain formula. Usually the signal flow graph reduction by using rules of a signal flow graph algebra is a very time consuming method and it is very tedious. So S.J. Mason developed a formula called Mason's gain formula, and that can be used to find the transfer function of a system. And next we will explain about Mason's gain formula. And Mason's gain, first of all you should by heart the Mason's gain formula, and the Mason's gain formula we know that the Mason's gain formula is used to determine the transfer function of a system from the signal flow graph of the system. So in that signal flow graph, R of S is the input to the system and C of S is the output of the system. And we know that the transfer function of the system is T of S is equal to output divided by input. That is T of S equal to C of S divided by R of S. And that is a transfer function. And the overall transfer function or the overall gain of the system can be obtained by Mason's gain formula, and that is given in the equation. Overall gain or transfer function T equal to 1 by delta into sigma k pk into del k. If k is 1, 2, 3 etc., then the equation will become 1 by delta into p1 delta 1 plus p2 delta 2 plus p3 delta 3 plus etc. So in this we have to explain each and every term, what is delta, what is k, what is p, what is p1, what is delta 1 etc. So T is the transfer function of the system and pk is the forward path gain of kth forward path. We know that in a signal flow graph there will be different forward path. The forward path means the path from input node to output node. Okay. So pk is the forward path gain of kth forward path, and capital K is the number of forward path in the signal flow graph. Sometimes there may be different number of forward path, and K represents the number of forward paths in the signal flow graph. Okay. In some signal flow graph we can reach from input input to output in different forward path. So in that case K will represents the number of forward path in the signal flow graph. Okay. Next is the delta. Delta can be found out by the equation. Delta will be equal to 1 minus sum of individual loop gains plus sum of gain products of all possible combinations of two non-touching loops minus sum of gain products of all possible combination of three non-touching loops plus etc. So that is equation for K, and we will explain it with an example how we can find out delta. So that will be easier for you to remember delta. Okay, but you know that you should remember the equation for delta. So in that case sum of individual loop gains we have to find out. You know that in some cases in signal flow graph there will be loop gains, so you have to find out the individual loop gains. Okay, and you have to find out the non-touching loop gains also, and I will explain it with an example. Okay, that will be useful for you. So next term is delta k. Delta for that part of the graph which is not touching kth forward path is delta k. So delta k is different from delta. Okay, that means delta k is the delta for that part of the graph. So delta can be found out by the previous equation. So delta k is the delta for that part of the graph which is not touching kth forward path. This is all about Mason's gain formula, and next in the next section we can solve a signal flow graph using this Mason's gain formula.